too. Knows about the grind. Yeah, the bubble grind.
Now we have a guy that could probably get in there if you...
It's game day. The Edmonton Oilers hit the road once again.
I'm your huckleberry. How dude.
Yeah.
Dun, da, da, da.
Finishing up a heater.
Yeah.
This is like an anaconda taking down a pig.
What's up, Nasties? How you doing? Let the bass hit drop. It's Joaquin Gage, Hernan Salas, Zach Kubish from the William Huff Studios. It's EST Afternoons on Edmonton Sports Talk, of course, brought to you by Play Alberta. Lots to get to on the show. And just like the Oilers, we hope to make history today on the show. How you doing, Joaquin?
I'm fine.
Ooh, it's loud in my ears.
Yeah, notice I don't have mine in. I can hear yours just perfectly.
I don't know how you can do the show without headphones.
I can hear you. And I can hear everything coming through your earphones.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, crazy. Crazy. Well, lots to get to. Mick Kern from SiriusXM NHL. He does the Under Review show. It's a really fun show. He'll join us at 2:05 to go around the NHL. We got Noticias, we got highlights, lowlights. And, of course, we're going to talk about the Oilers' historic night, a 7-4 win over the Anaheim Ducks. I saw Ekholm with his first career hat trick, back-to-back hat tricks for the Edmonton Oilers. Who's next? Is it Darnell? Is it Ty? Is it Spencer? Who am I missing, boys? Regula and is that it? Oh, Wallman. But Joaquin, yesterday was Monday. It was a good Monday. How you doing today?
I'm good.
Yeah?
I'm good. Yeah, it was a interesting game last night. My knees started hurting again, though. Just brutal.
Your knees.
Knee.
Oh, your knee. One knee, eh?
One knee.
Damn.
It's like I'm walking in a circle.
I'm sorry to hear that, buddy.
Yeah, so I had to...
You got to be ready for
I
that.
had to be doing maintenance for my leg last night because it was painful, but...
Ooh, so that's affecting your preparation then for February 1st when you're in the skills comp?
Not really.
No. Okay. How's that been going? Like, have you been doing anything different? I mean, you're mentioning maybe some stretches, getting in the regiment or anything different? No. Same routine?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Nothing.
No. Nothing for the arm wrestle that you and Trev?
Nope. Nothing.
No?
I got to give Trev a fighting chance, I guess.
Well, you know I run, so you can come run with me. And
Yeah, with my knee would really like that.
I worry
We're gonna
about
make a
you.
ticker on how long it takes into the show to mention running, or
I'm
just kidding.
Do you have a weight vest on now?
No, that's for the summer.
Oh,
I did a nice 35 minutes yesterday.
yeah? How
Yeah.
far did you go?
Just over 6. Close to 7. 6
Kilometers?
7. Yeah, yesterday was like my chill run. You need a chill run. So it was a lot of people on the track. Those
Did you raw dog it?
No.
No.
I always got to have music in.
Bad Bunny?
A little bit of Bad Bunny, yeah.
Straight up like playlist? Like, do you just hit shuffle on liked or
Some trance, some house.
Okay.
Some trance.
Yeah, got to get the cadence up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just getting to the beat.
Like that? Like that? What'd you think of the game?
A little sloppy, both ends, I guess. I thought both goalies made some... I mean, it was that 4-minute stretch in the second that just blew it wide open.
Yeah.
But I didn't like the start by the Oilers. I didn't like their third period. I thought they felt fat and sassy after going up. I thought the first 8-10 minutes of the third period is all Anaheim. I was telling Reed this, Joaquin. Maybe you'll disagree, but I know they gave up 7-2 or empty netters or whatever it was. That Ducks team, though, there's something there, man. And they were missing 4 key guys.
They're really good.
They're
man.
good, man.
They are really good. now I can see why at the beginning of the year they were first in the Pacific. Like, they definitely caught some teams not taking them, I don't think, seriously, right? That first period, the speed in which they played and how they made it so difficult for the Oilers just to come out of their own zone, I was like, whoa. They made the Oilers look really slow. And then second period, they kind of picked up their game and were executing. I think actually playing the Ducks helped the Oilers get out of a little bit of funk there and start playing with a little bit more speed, better execution to their game. And you saw what happened after that. Once they start rolling, they're quite the force. But I don't know when they play Anaheim again. I think it's after the break, I believe. I am going to be really interested because by that time you'll probably see some of those bodies back in the lineup, which is going to make them a very, very difficult team to compete with. They're for real, man.
Go toe-to-toe with full lineups.
Yeah.
And that's what I want to see. Jackson Lacombe, number 2 on the Ducks, is a hell of a player, man. Doesn't get a lot of love. He's going to the U.S. team for the Olympics in the absence and the injury to Seth Jones. He's a hell of a player. An absolute beauty to watch on the back end. So, Joaquin, quickly, Oilers defense goes off, scoring 4 goals in 349. It's an NHL record. Okay. Back-to-back hat tricks by a defenseman, also an NHL record. No one's ever done it. No team has ever done it. It is absolutely amazing. It marks the 6th time in NHL history of defensemen combining for 4 goals in a period and the first in over 25 years, Joaquin. That's
really
crazy. Yeah, man.
That's nuts.
I couldn't believe it. I was just like, what's going on here?
I thought it was a cool moment in sports to be part of, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure that like the fans, that you could hear the enjoyment. I saw a bit of the interview afterwards with Ekholm on the bench with Tony Brar. Yeah, man, that was at 35 to get your first hat trick. Like that's pretty cool. I guarantee. I should actually look up the sports sections in Sweden. Well, probably tomorrow or whatever, but it'll be all Ekholm, which would be really cool.
And I love how candid he is. He goes, it's probably my last one. This ain't happening again. And you saw I love Bouch. Like, I love the hugs when he scored the hat trick. Like, everybody was just so damn happy for him. Good on Mattias Ekholm, who's been a little bit up and down. More up. Let's be honest. He's playing well. Evan Bouchard, I mean.
But dude, sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
When you saw him score that first goal, like Ekholm's, all of a sudden, like, it's amazing what a goal will do for a player's confidence for the rest of the game. Like, he scores a beauty. That first one, like the behind the back, go to the net, tip, like that's an elite goal. And you saw the rest of the game, he had an extra jump in his step. He's getting in the play, his passes, like it's a metamorphosis with players if they can get on the scoreboard, because he was a completely different player from the moment he scored that goal to the rest of the game. He was feeling it. And I mean, you know how hard it is to launch a puck from behind your own net and hit the net from that? Like, that's just to have the composure to do it. That was pretty sweet.
I think in anyone that's played a sport where you score goals or buckets or whatever at any level, Joaquin, because I've played soccer my whole life and I never scored. Mm-hmm. But when I scored, you're right. Like, your next shift, you're like the best player out there. You're reading everything differently. You're just like,
and sometimes you hear like commentators say it like, oh, he just needs a goal, and you think just a goal, but that's not going to make him feel like great. Or it can change your whole outlook and how you feel on the ice all of a sudden, even though you're doing everything right.
Yeah. You know? It's crazy. Moving on, Samanski. What about the lettuce on that guy? You see his hair?
Yeah.
Love the curls, buddy.
Very nice.
Very nice. He got his lap. Played 743 plus 2. He should have scored, buddy. You know what he did? What he did was the hardest thing to do on that play. Put it right on the defenseman's stick. The whole net.
I know. Well, I mean, I think he just saw a wide open net, and like I guarantee you, he's putting that thing through the boards next time. Yeah, right? When you see that, you have to just launch it in there.
I wanted him to score that one so bad. 75% on the faceoffs. He didn't take a lot, but good on the kid. Did well. He had a lot of positives. Frederick had a grade A scoring chance for the first time since November, so that's a good sign. What else? What else did you like from the Oilers in that game? Because we already said we didn't like the first, we didn't like the third, because I thought they sat back way too much.
Yeah.
And the PK was awful. 1 for 4.
Yeah, It was a topsy-turvy game. I guess the thing I liked most about it was the fact that all the defensemen scored. Yeah, it's funny sometimes how it's obviously different from football. Like one defense goes out, offense goes out, but there is a little bit of a separation between defensemen and forwards, right?
Yeah.
And there was a moment there at the end of the game where they're all kind of huddled by the bench and they're all kind of talking, and it's just D-men talk, and they're laughing. They got smiles on their faces. I really liked that moment for this decor, right? Because look, they get scrutinized so much in this market, and just for them to get their flowers for having a good game and all of them scoring and feeling part of the reason why that the Oilers won is because they all contributed offensively. That's big for a team.
It's huge. It's and listen, I on the post, I only tuned in for a bit of the post-game show, but again, people were like, "Well, they're not going to win in the playoffs." Like, well, take it. They won.
Someone say that?
Yes.
But you count on other areas of your group to contribute and win games.
Yeah.
Like, that's why probably we harp on, Connor and Leon go nuts all the time, but when you do have games where other guys score and someone else gets the GWG that's not named Leon or Connor or Bouch, that's good. That's something good about your team. That's way more good happened, even though there was lapses in the game, and I got to hand it to Anaheim, man. Partly is because they're a really good hockey team.
They didn't go away. Tristan Jarry made 2-3 big saves in the third. Listen, not every game's going to be a Picasso. Like, you're not going to win every game 4-1, 3-1's going to be a defensive shutdown game. You're going to have games like this. But, just enjoy the moment, people. Some of you. Complaining already about the next. Oh, they're going to lose to Celebrate. We're 2 days away from that. Who cares? We'll worry about that on Thursday. Enjoy this. They won. Isn't that what it's all about, Joaquin? Winning?
Yeah, it doesn't matter how, man.
Mikael Granlund hat-trick. He scored a bunch of beauties. We'll see a couple of the goals, too, in lowlights. I have a few bones to pick.
Really?
Joaquin with a few defense. I just find the Oilers do this play way too much, and it's kind of the same two culprits. And again, this is not jumping on it. We're just going to look at the goals, okay? And then we're going to look at that 4-goal outburst by the defenseman. The defensemen go on the offensive. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Good for them. And it's a big win. And now they're going for, I think this is their 10th try at 3 in a row. And man, I can't wait for that game on Thursday. Celebrini, Will Smith, all the boys in town going toe-to-toe. I'm intrigued to see Celebrini go toe-to-toe with Connor and Dry.
Who do you think he goes up against?
Probably McDavid.
Think so?
Yeah. He's not going to shy away.
He was up against Leon before.
Oh, okay.
Last year, I remember.
So enough is enough with the negativity, man. Yeah, the team has warts. Yeah, the team needs to play better in certain areas, but they won. So just enjoy it. A lot of bad in the world, people, and we're lucky that we're here and we're safe and we get to cheer for hockey and football teams and all that. So just enjoy. That's all I'm saying. Be mad when they lose 7-1. We'll all understand it. Don't be mad when they win. Can you pick at certain parts of the game? Sure, we all do. It's part of why we have a show, Joaquin.
Yeah.
That's why we have lowlights.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you some other numbers. The Oilers recorded a hat-trick in consecutive regular season games for the first time since March 20th to the 22nd, 1995. I wonder who those were. Who scored the hat-tricks in 95 in back-to-back games? You would have been there.
Hat-tricks for D-men?
No, in general.
Oh, in general?
Yeah.
You'd have to say it was Wade and Seager?
Dougie Wade and Seager. I'm going to try to find that.
I know it was. I guarantee Seager was one of them.
You can probably find it pretty easy.
Seager. it was breakaway attempts, it would have been Marchand, but he never scored on them.
I'm glad you said it. Me and my cousins, we used to call him No Hands Marchand.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You should have seen it was even worse in the American League.
Was it?
Well, he'd get like 15 breakaways a game.
Oh, he was a beauty. He was an absolute beauty. Okay, hold on. I might be able to find this, Joaquin, if you don't mind entertaining our audience like you always do.
Okay. What are the chances of another hat trick by
A defenseman?
Yeah, Dusty posed this question: who would it be? I mean, I get obvious it would be Bouchard, I guess. But if it was someone other than those two, who do you think was it more likely?
Wallman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it might be Nurse.
Oh,
for some
really?
reason. Yeah. I mean, he scored a nice one. He finally shot the puck.
Yeah.
Like, I liked that play. But that's that's a funny game, real funny game. Do you think that the one question I think I didn't get to it earlier. It was during Two Guys for Dash. He asked, just when you look at the Anaheim Ducks now, they look completely different, and wondered is that the Quenneville approach to the game that's changed their style a little bit with the aggressive forecheck and stuff, and it's a portion of it. But I do think it's the type of team that they've assembled a little bit right now with those skill guys. That Zanicki, gosh, he's a great player.
I'm glad you brought that up. Fantastic player. Like very calm with the puck on his stick.
And not afraid to rifle it. Like just, that's a kid beaming with confidence right now.
Well, I don't know if you saw the pregame, they interviewed him and he goes, yeah, I get chirped by the veterans on the team because I always want to go top jetter.
Well, yeah, he talks, and it was funny. When he said that, he said, does he give you tips on where to score? He goes, yeah, shoot low. But I like to shoot high. I used to say that to guys with ridiculous shots all the time, but they want to score up top all the time when they could just, like where Nude shoots the puck regularly. A guy like Zanicki would score way more if he put the puck there because it's almost unstoppable, right?
Yeah, he's a hell of a player. Cutter Gauthier too. I already talked about Jackson Lacombe. And no Terry, no McTavish, no Carlson, who's their best player.
Yeah.
Like, they're so good. Okay, I got the two players, Joaquin.
Was I right?
No.
Really?
Yeah. If anyone can guess, without Google, the two players that scored in back-to-back hat tricks in 94-95 for the Edmonton Oilers.
Oh, I wasn't there in 94-95.
Oh, okay. But you know these guys. You played with both of them.
Did I?
Yeah. They're both Canadians.
Oh, I know who it would be.
I think one of them might be a coach now. The other guy won a Stanley Cup, not with the Oilers, obviously.
I know who one is.
You want to get it?
One's Arnott.
Jason Arnott, yeah.
And the other one is Oliver?
You did it.
Yeah.
Yeah. David Oliver, man. Yeah. How cool is that? Dun, da, da, da. Yeah.
God, I'm a genius.
Jason Arnott did it first, and then the next game, David Oliver in overtime.
Yeah, great.
Yeah. Those are the last two back-to-back hat tricks for an Edmonton Oilers team. That's pretty cool. Love it. All right, we're going to get to highlights, lowlights. I do want to get to some funny stuff when the lock shop started. The Dusty was just amazed that the Yeti keeps coffee and tea like hot like for over like 4, 5, 6 hours. And me and Maddie had a good laugh. We're like, well, that's what thermos is. And he got kind of mad at us. He goes, yes, I know, but it's just amazing. So I want to talk about what did you learn in life that you were just blown away? Okay. I got one. I want Coop to come up with one. I want you to come up with one. And I wonder, Nasty's, what didn't you know about anything in life that you were just blown away by? Okay. River Cree Box 780-218-9999. Of course, it's brought to you by the River Cree Resort and Casino. Check out their Tab 25 restaurant where it's 50% off the entire menu, 7 days a week from 2 to 5 p.m. And of Play Alberta presents Edmonton Sports Talk. Why limit your choices when you can have it all? Play Alberta is your go-to app for casino games, sports betting, and lottery all in one place. With easy access to real money games, can you enjoy everything Alberta has to offer right at your fingertips. Download Play Alberta now and start playing today. We're back with highlights, lowlights on the other side of the break.
Thatcher Demko's injury-riddled year gets worse as he's set to miss the remainder of the Canucks season with a 30-year-old scheduled for hip surgery next week. Demko is in year one of a 3-year deal. He's signed in Vancouver worth over $25 million total. 10 games in the NHL tonight. The Canucks swim with the Sharks. The Jets drop the puck with the Devils, and the Leafs joust the Sabres. For Team Sweden, Marcus Johansson and Hampus Lindholm will replace Jonas Brodin and Leo Carlsson on the Olympic roster due to injuries. Sweden starts the tournament against Italy on the 11th. In other news, the Bills have made a promotion naming offensive coordinator Joe Brady as their head coach. The 36-year-old gets a 5-year deal in the move, fresh off his 4th season with the club. Tipping off in the NBA, it's the Blazers and Wizards getting things going at 5 o'clock. 6 other games on tap in the association. Out in Mississauga, it's Canada's Einerson and Saskatchewan's Campbell. In the 4th end right now, it's 4-1 for Canada. This sports update is brought to you by Windsor Plywood Leduc. Locally owned and operated since 1993. They're more than just plywood. They offer everything from doors and flooring to decking, fencing, and custom millwork. Windsor Plywood Leduc. They're the experts you need to know. More with Joaquin and Hernan after the break. I'm Zachary Kubish, keeping you up to date.
The Nielsen Show with Lieutenant Eric.
Craig Button's going to join us.
Similar comments, Ray Bork can't play defense. I think that you have a lot of similarities with Evan Bouchard. It's easy to look at what he might not do really well. You take him for what he is. Okay, he plays big minutes. He does some special things with the puck. He's got a great shot. Like, if I had a replacement for that team, get Colt Parayko off the team and put Evan Bouchard on.
The Nielsen Show with Lieutenant Eric. Weekday mornings 6 to 9. Only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Sentinel Storage presents Team Canada Ice Dancers, Piper Gillis and Paul Poirier on Support from Home.
We're celebrating all the people at home, the people that have supported us. We know our community is going to be cheering for us, and we know the country is going to be cheering for us.
Thank you, Canada. Sentinel Storage, official storage partner of Team Canada.
You already know where you should go to watch the big game. Where else but River Cree Resort and Casino? Come out to the venue for the massive football watch party on February 8th. Doors open at 3:30 with kickoff at 4:30. Your $35 ticket includes reserved seating and an all-you-can-eat buffet. Or sit in a premium black leather throne of comfort with the VIP lounge package, just $70 a seat. Don't miss out on the football action. Buy your tickets now at rivercreeresort.com. Must be 18 plus.
Looking for flooring? Paramount Flooring has it all. Sales, service, and expert installation. With options for every style and budget, open 7 days a week. We've got you covered. Quick delivery and in-stock deals. Plus, EST listeners get 10% off. Visit ParamountFlooring.ca today.
Where holiday cheer meets great beer. This season, celebrate at the Canadian Brewhouse. From plated dinners and festive buffets to casual pub-style parties, we've got the perfect space for your crew. Book your holiday party today at thecanadianbrewhouse.com.
Yeah, baby. We're back here on EST Afternoons. Walk, Hernan, Zach, 3 o'clock. Reed Wilkins, Jay Milne, take you right up until 6. Couple days off from the Oilers. They'll return to the ice tomorrow. They had the day off today. Nothing else to report Oiler-wise outside of they made some history with back-to-back hat-tricks for defensemen. They made history with 4 defensemen scoring in the span of 4 minutes and all in the same game. Lots of good stuff there. Great tune coming in, Coob. Manu Chao, if you've ever heard of them. They got great music. Crickets? Nobody? Okay.
I could get with it, yeah. It's probably not my running playlist, though.
So we said, what surprised you in life? This one's from Kosh Mosh, says taxes. I think a lot of kids growing up are like, wait, what? They take money from you?
I still don't understand it. I just show up to H&R Block, give them everything, and they're like, yeah, this is it. And I'm like, hey, sweet, and then walk away, and I'm still confused every time.
Dog Dad says avocados.
Why?
How good they are?
That's true. Yeah, actually, like an avocado, it looks like it'd be sweet. Like, it doesn't look like a Isn't it technically a fruit because it has a seed in it? Isn't that the thing? Like tomatoes are fruits? Anyways. Wasn't that the thing? There was always debates like in junior high for me. It was like, well, tomatoes actually have seeds in them, right? Tomatoes have seeds, so they're fruits, right? And there's a big seed, there's a big pit in the middle of the avocado.
It's not working.
Trying to get me to shut up?
We're trying to play Coob off here, but... accept your award and get off the stage.
Like, oh, you just kept going. We're just bugging you, buddy.
Good stuff.
Well, it's like when Trev takes a mic and he's like, "Oh man, I don't have a weekly confession today."
Yeah.
Did you guys hear that today?
Yeah.
Did you guys hear that this morning?
No, I gotta go back.
It was a good one. If you didn't hear it live,
I do like this one. How much better it is to hire movers than get your buddies.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
that's
it's
a good
worth
one.
it. Yeah,
or
for
that
sure.
people even ask you. Like, I won't do it anymore. Not a chance.
I've
Maybe
moved
one piece of furniture I'll help with, but not the whole day.
The only people I'm helping is family. If I'm being honest. With my sciatic, though, I can't.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you just stand back. I've moved the same guy 3 times.
Oh,
yeah, and he never gave me a beer or anything.
Gross.
But, yeah. Anyways, discussion for another time, gents. One thing that surprised me, I mean, I have like 5 written down. Growing up, I always thought volleyball was called bally ball until I was in like the 8th grade. Pretty embarrassing,
that's
actually.
Cute.
That's all right.
Yeah. What else?
Okay. Going to school doesn't actually mean you'll get a job. I know people who are educated and they just can't get a job. It kind of sucks. Rooting for them. I mean, I landed one. I just if you're listening, suck it. You can actually
keep this up.
Yeah. You can
I'm gonna
actually
have to play the music again.
You can actually go to school for radio. That actually surprised me. And the fact that professional play-by-play people and color analysts actually have a voice in their ear, like the producer, the talk back.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it, man. Like I did it once, but it's just, I can't think, man. When there's voices in my head, it's like me talking right now.
It's tough. It's not easy.
So mine's funny. We were at 1260. Me and Connor Halley were sitting in the producers, like, you know where it was. And like we had just gotten the Apple, the earbuds.
Yeah.
And then I think it was what's the girl from CTV that's still there. She's been to a few of her events. Oh my God, I'm trying. Nariman.
Yeah.
She goes, "Do you guys?" We're playing with them. We had no clue. She's like, "Did you know that when you're running or working out, you just tap your headphone, it'll change the song?" Me and Connor were like, "Holy!" Like we were blown away, and I was like, "What will they think of next?"
Yeah.
Like I had those for like a year, and I did not know that. I kept playing on my phone, and
Really?
yeah, I did not know that.
You didn't read the package?
No,
That was like the big selling point for the I mean, they're wireless, but
Yeah, even the over the ear ones, you touch them and
I
go
know.
forward and back and stuff.
I didn't know that though.
Yeah.
I'm pretty dumb.
I guess it would always be something with technology. I'd have to go back to the when my son. I remember I think he was like 10 or 11. I told this story, I think, but somehow the little bugger saved up enough during November, and it was Black Friday, and he wanted me to buy him an Xbox, and so he got all the money, and then because he just had enough for the base model, so I got him some games and blah blah blah. So, and I remember I go down because he's yelling and screaming, and because I got him the headset and the microphone, and I'm like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
And he goes, "Well, we're playing a game." And I go, "Who are you playing a game?" And he mentioned all his buddies that he went to school with. I go, "Are you hearing them all right now?" And he goes, "Yeah." And I put on the headphones.
Yeah.
And all I heard was just screaming with what were they called? Squeakers. You called young kids squeakers on.
Oh, okay.
Get off the game, squeaker.
Yeah. So all these they're just yelling and screaming and swearing. I'm going to you guys. I'm going to tell your moms. He goes, "Oh, okay, sorry." And I was just like, that is amazing that you can go and play games like video games with all your friends and keep talking to them. It blew my mind.
You know what's great about like our age right now is that like we grew up with none of that. Like,
Yeah, you had to get on your factory Kuahara and go down 8 blocks to go see your buddy, and then pick him up and go get your other buddy. Stop at a payphone, phone your other buddy because you knew the number, and you'd meet at the playground or something.
It was a different time. That's why I love it. And so I have another one. This is years ago, though. So my buddy's like, hey, when you're in your car and you look at your gas meter, do you realize there's an arrow there? And I'm like,
you
yeah.
didn't know that?
And he goes, you know what the arrow's pointing? I'm like, no. He goes, where your gas is.
Yeah.
I was like, no, but I was at a company at the time and nobody knew that. Everybody's like, wow.
Yeah.
Because some people are like, I get a new car and I'm like, wait, where's my gas?
Yeah.
All you had to do was look there at the arrow, man.
Yeah. So dumb.
But I'm sorry, that's I don't know. I remember we found out that at work, where everybody's mind was blown.
It's, you know what's really bad? Because some of my algorithms, it shows the what no way guy is great for that, because he shows you things that no way that works. And you could have been doing it for years and saving. You probably wasted a few months doing it a certain way. And if you just would have done it, like tried to figure it out. I like those little life hacks that you find out. Those are great.
Like that's what's great about TikTok and IG. Like you see like how to peel a potato using the grater, but on the side.
Yeah.
There's so many things that blow me away still. And we're like the old guy now, right? We're like, well, you can do that?
Yeah, I know.
You can tap your headphone.
Pretty stuck in the ways at this point.
Nate the Builder says Benny would absolutely lose his mind screaming in the basement at the video game. Just nuts.
Oh, God, I bet.
Well, you're not a gamer until you break a controller, I think.
Yeah. I never understood that.
I broke a few.
Did you?
Yeah, I'd play we'd play with buddies and cousins. Like we'd always play sports games, and if I lost, it'd go flying.
That's crazy. Like I remember seeing when the Wii came out, they use the strap, and then you see pictures of Wii remote controllers in TVs. But yeah, my son broke a ton of controllers I was just like, you just paid $80 for this controller. How are you? I made him buy his own after that.
You really get into the game though. You're like inches away from the screen, and then your heart's racing more than you would like even exercising, man.
Well, that's the problem. You get the same kind of endorphin rush as you would actually do it, but there's no physical release for it. So you're just all pent up.
Well, you score a touchdown in Madden in the final 2 minutes. You feel like you're in the game.
Yeah.
You're sweating.
But you're not actually exerting yourself really physically to kind of counterbalance all that.
Hell, you'd even do a post-game interview by yourself. I like this one. AB all day says, I didn't know the fuel thing till last year. Oh, man. It's crazy. So what have you learned as an adult that just blew your mind that maybe other people were like, come on, man, you didn't know that? I still think the arrow and the gas thing, it wasn't common knowledge.
No, that's a big one on like IG or something. And you're like, oh yeah. I remember when it was years ago, but it was it seemed like the skies parted and everything. There was like a moment when you realize that, because every other car I went in and I looked at the arrow. Yeah, that's right.
And now I tell people and they're like, yeah, we know. I'm like, I thought you didn't. All right, let's get to highlights, lowlights. Keep those coming in. River Korean box 780-218-9999. And this is based off because Dusty couldn't believe that his Yeti kept his tea hot for like 6 hours. So tomorrow he's going to do a test with water and ice cubes to see how cold it remains.
Oh, the ice will stay.
Seriously?
Yeah.
The ice will stay in there.
Yeah, that's what he's going to do. That's our Dusty, and that's why we love him.
Glad he found it out, though.
I like that because when I make a mixed drink, I can still drink it in the morning and it's still cold with the ice in there.
It's crazy, man. Those Yetis are awesome. The only way it cools down is taking off opening the...
to take the lid off. If I put tea in that thing, like, I won't be able to... If I seal it up, it'd be too hot throughout the whole show.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to start with Anaheim's first goal, and this is not on Bouchard. I'm talking about this is a play that happens far too often for the Oilers, and it happens with other teams too. But Joaquin, let's just watch it. It's obviously in the Oilers zone. Ekholm's going to make a great play behind the net to get the puck to Bouchard. It's a good shot, a little bit of a scramble there. Ekholm wins the battle behind the net. Nice little pass, but I hate this play. The no-look, rim around.
Well, I think he was trying to... I think he flubbed it, to tell you the truth. I don't think he just rips it up along the wall like that, because it's so easy to keep in, and the puck's been on the strong side a while. You know that side, the D-man's going to stay there. I think he tried to get it up, but to get it up on the glass, like you have to.
Yeah.
You have to in that case, right? So, because it's basically a tape-to-tape pass there, which is the reason why they scored.
You might be, because I'm looking at it again here, and it looks like he wants to lift it, but it's like
if you watch the follow-through, like it's like he finishes high, right? So you don't do that when you, so I think it was just a flub by Bouchard.
All right, let's move to, I want you to look at this goal, Joaquin, because, okay, so the Oilers, it's 5-3, it's in the third period. Anaheim's on a power play, okay? Right before this, Darnell Nurse had the puck behind the net with no pressure all the time in the world, didn't even bother looking and threw it right to the Anaheim player at the point, okay? I just want you to look at the goal and see the reaction of not only Jarry and Darnell Nurse, because I know you're going to hate one part of this. So it's down in the corner here. Darnell's in a good spot. It goes back to the point, down low. Seneca there, just fans on it. Gets it across to Granlund. And Darnell Nurse trying to play goaltender. And this is what frustrates a lot of people. Why isn't it? What's going on here? Oh, I just want you to look at the reaction of Jarry. Like he says something. It could have been like, we're assuming. But Darnell Nurse knows that that's not a play he needs to make.
I don't know why he goes into this telemarking thing. Because I've said it so many times. You're just take yourself completely out of the play. You're not going to do anything there.
Yeah.
Just stand up. Let your goaltender take the shot. It's from not a great angle. He's standing there. Like, just let him take the shot. Don't let whoever that was in front trying to do too much. And when you're doing way more harm being in that no man's land where he is, like down on one knee. Because if the puck goes through you and it hits Jarry, you're out of the play. You can't help with any rebound. Yeah. If it hits you, you're not doing any good. And all you're doing is screening the goaltender. Like this is where,
and it deflects off it into the net.
Like, just stop it. Stop that play. If you cannot, there are certain places to block shots when you win and when you want to do them. I think if you can get within a few feet of a guy to go, if you're going to go down, fine then. But if you're giving Granlund that much time and space, don't go down. Just stand up straight. Take away one side of it or whatever. I would much rather Darnell take the middle of the ice here and just let Granlund, he's at the bottom of the dot, the bottom of the circle. You shouldn't score from there anyways, right?
Now, it seems like Jarry said something. Listen, we're assuming here. I don't think Jarry swore, but is that a goalie just saying, "Hey, just next time, just let me see it"?
Well,
get out of the way.
I don't know. He was probably just upset that he got one past. The one went past him, right? Like he's just a little bit upset there. But this is when Darno gets in trouble.
Yeah,
is trying to do someone else's job on the ice. Like you're in fine position right here. Just seal out the guy coming to the net.
Yeah.
Back off. Seal the guy. Right?
So like when you're playing days, Joaquin, and someone did that, would you just be like, hey, would you say anything, or would you just be like, I'll talk to him after?
Yeah. No, you don't do it on the ice.
No. You just talk to him after the game.
So look, man, if he scores from there, it's my fault. Like, just be if there's a rebound, I'd rather you help me out there. Because A, I can't see it. B, it goes off you, and we're hoping it just hits me, and we're both out of the play at that point.
Okay, and here's just a mishmash of the 4 goals scored by defenseman Joaquin. Some nice plays. Like the first Ekholm goal was fantastic.
This is unreal play.
Unreal play. So just a little tip back there to Wallman. Goes down around the boards, behind the net now. And then Mr. Draisaitl to the point. And then finds Spencer Stastny, who's looking for the pass, deflects off the defenseman. Good goal. This one's a beautiful one.
That's the crazy backhand pass, and then the tip. Like, it happens so fast. What a goal.
McDavid.
I don't know what Husso, was he complaining that the puck might have went above the glass before?
Yeah, they were asking that it went I was going to say out of bounds, but that's not correct. Yeah, just McDavid to Ekholm with a cheeky little backhand and then goes to the net. What you're supposed to do, and that's a fantastic goal. And here's Darnell Nurse just to break. Seneca falls at the offensive blue line. Nurse just goes in, blocker side.
Perfect. Like, You don't need to recreate the wheel with a sauce pass at that point, right?
Yeah.
Just get it on. Don't let goalies off the hook, right? That's a tough pass to make right there. Just fire it.
Do you like that goal on Husso?
No, it's a terrible goal.
And here's Ekholm's second of the night. Again, the first guy was Polian that turned it over. Here it's Seneca with a rare bad play. And Ekholm, once again, just goes top cheddar. Like, there's no chance.
He's not passing that. I love it. Make the goalie have to make a save, right?
Well, it's great, Joaquin. Like, just... Yeah, like the guy trailing there didn't even look at Ekholm. He just took the other guy.
Yeah.
All right, that's highlights.
But that's kind of what you want,
yeah.
Right? Like, I'd much rather have them do that and let me just worry about a one-on-one situation than the possible pass across.
That was 4 goals. And what did I say earlier, Joaquin? I have it here. 349, man. Just on. I was watching this game and I was like, man, this is an even game, even with all the injuries to Anaheim. I don't know which way this is going to go. And then boom, boom, boom. 4 goals from defenseman was.
Is that 2 games in a row that the Oilers have conceded the first goal but come back and won?
Yeah, I think their record is terrible. Yeah, I think now it's up to 5 wins when they don't score first. All right, portion of this hour brought to you by the Canadian Brew House. Kick off the new year with the Canadian Brew House wing flavors of the month: Mediterranean Greek versus Southern barbecue wings. Try them anytime or for 69 cents all day every wing Wednesday. The Canadian Brew House. Our house is your house. Next up, we'll have some news and noticias from around the sports world. We'll get Gager's thoughts as well. That's all coming up. Hit that thumbs up. Let's get to 100 for back-to-back hat tricks. Can they make it 3 in a row? Who would it be? Nurse, Emerson, Stastny, or Wallman? Let's go. And River Korean Box 780-218-9999.
Vancouver's Thatcher Demko will undergo hip surgery next week and has been ruled out for the remainder of the season. The injury is unrelated to the one that kept him down last year, with the 30-year-old missing 20 games so far this season. Ice level, Vancouver takes on Edmonton's next opponent, San Jose, at 8 o'clock. Elsewhere, Buffalo and Toronto tussle as the Knights and Habs face off in Montreal. And internationally, Hampus Lindholm and Marcus Johansson have been added to Team Sweden's roster to replace the injured Leo Carlsson and Jonas Brodin. Down south, it's Bills promoting offensive coordinator Joe Brady to take over head coaching duties. 36-year-old Brady signed a 5-year contract as the bench boss, now entering his 5th season in Buffalo. To the hardwood, the Pistons meet the Nuggets and the Clippers play the Jazz on a 7-game slate. Raptors and Knicks go at it tomorrow. Over in curling, 4 matches are underway, including Canada's Einarsson leading 4-3 over Saskatchewan's Campbell in the 5th. And more with Gager and Nanso on the other side of the break. I'm Zachary Kubish, keeping you in the loop.
The EST Hangout.
Yeah, but again, when you do this, my son knows that, Daddy, why is he saying a swear word?
Yeah.
Are the words. He doesn't know it's the F word, but he knows it's a swear word.
It's bad.
It's bad.
You don't do that.
Exactly. So what, you fine him $5,000? No, sit his ass for a game. Like, honestly, that's not acceptable.
The EST Hangout, presented by Sentinel Storage. Weekday mornings 9 to 11, only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Hey Edmonton, did you know a local Play Alberta winner scored over $430,000 on Desert Fantasy? Think about the rec room you could build with that kind of cash. From major casino winners every hour to jackpots worth millions and hundreds of popular games to money that stays in the province, there has never been a better time to sign up for Play Alberta. Download the app today to get started with casino, sports, and lottery, all in one app. Must be 18 plus to play. When you gamble, use your game sense.
At Firehouse Subs, our subs are freshly toasted, stacked high, and crafted to satisfy. Each sub is piled high with premium meats, melty cheese, and toasted to perfection. Firehouse Subs brings bold flavor to every bite, all served on a freshly toasted roll. But we're not just feeding Edmonton, we're fueling it. Dig into the brisket hat trick, piled with slow-smoked brisket and melty cheese. Or go to the Firehouse Subs fan favorite, the Hook and Ladder. Made to order with smoked turkey, honey ham, and Monterey Jack cheese on a perfectly toasted roll. With 15 Firehouse Sub locations across Edmonton and the greater area, it's easy to grab a hot and hearty sub close to home. Firehouse Subs. Hot, hearty, made to satisfy.
Time for a new career in 2026? Or maybe your kid is still pondering their path. Good news! Weiss Johnson is hiring. Hi, it's Dennis, and not only are we hiring for heating and air conditioning, we're also looking for experienced plumbers and gas fitters. With the growth in residential development, there's no shortage of opportunities at Weiss Johnson. Choose your path with us. Learn from one of the industry leaders, and we will grow together. Receive great benefits and school reimbursement as well. Visit weiss-johnson.com today.
Looking for quality building materials and friendly advice? Visit us at Windsor Plywood Leduc, family owned and locally run since 1993. From interior materials for doors, flooring, baseboards, and all the finishing touches to all you need for your outdoor projects like cedar lumber for decks and fences, plus all the plywood you'd need. Our full-time on-staff carpenter can help with anything odd-sized or custom, and from domestic hardwoods to exotic selections, we've got you covered. And if we don't have it, we'll track it down for you. Windsor Plywood Leduc. We're the experts you need to know.
We're back here on EST Afternoons. How you doing out there? It's Joaquin Gage, Hernan Salas, Zach Kubich. Oilers off for a couple days. Back at it on Thursday against the San Jose Sharks. I have a feeling that game's going to be hyped because Mr. Macklin Celebrini's coming to town. It's the first matchup of the year, too, Joaquin. It's taking a while for these two teams to play. So very excited to watch that game. It's going to be fun to see if the Oilers can win 3 games in a row for the first time this season. More topic. Gregor says, the arrow on my F-150 points straight down. What does it mean, or how does it help? I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Maybe Jason in Leduc says, my wife taught me the gas arrow thing. I was 42. Chris says, the toaster has a removable tray to get the crumbs out. I'm 44 and just learned this a few months ago.
That's a good one.
That's a really, really good one.
Or the most oven doors just pop off, too, to clean them. You just unhook on the sides. I didn't know that.
Well, shit, man. I didn't know that. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw another good one here, Joaquin. Maybe it's in the nasty chat. Let me see here. No, it's not. Where did it go? It was a really good one about the oven, too. Oh, I might have it here. I didn't know you could keep food warm beneath your oven until I went to my aunt's for Thanksgiving. I just been using it as a pan storage.
Yeah, most people just use it as pan storage.
I didn't know that either.
Really?
I thought it was pan storage.
No, yeah.
Interesting.
I just learned something new. Wow.
And people are chirping you, Coop, for your outfit today.
Yeah, I got the Red Wings double up here with the Red Wings hat and the Red Wings sweater. I mean, sweater's thrifted. I got to put it in the rotation, okay? It's just for the outfit. It doesn't mean anything, all right? Might like most cider, but yeah, it doesn't mean anything, okay? I collect hats from every team, jerseys from every team, so we're all good.
All right.
I'm just a hockey fan, you know?
Let's get to some news, Joaquin.
Okay.
Este es su noticiero.
All right, Joaquin. You like that, eh?
It's good.
Yeah, you
Good
like that. I just had some chips on the break, so.
I'll take over for no.
Those all-dress ruffles are top-notch.
They're good.
You ever had all-dress ruffles?
I think so.
They're good. Coop brought him in.
Nice.
He's a good boy. All right. Did you know, Joaquin, the month of January, it's not over yet. You know how many hat tricks there's been this month in the NHL?
6.
Way up.
Really?
Yeah.
How many?
Guess.
12.
More.
20.
More.
Really?
27.
Lower.
That's a
22.
lot.
Higher.
25.
Higher.
26.
26 hat tricks.
Almost one a day on average.
26 hat tricks so far in the month of January. It ties the NHL record for most hat tricks in 1 month. So we need one here. What? We got 4 days left?
Yeah.
We need one more hat trick.
Who plays tonight?
Oh, there's a ton of games.
Macklin Celebrini Thursday. Oh.
Can you name all 26? No, I'm just kidding.
That's crazy.
Back it's yeah.
Each you guys just guess one player that's had a hat trick in the month of January. Let's see.
Well, Granlund.
Okay, but not from yesterday's. Or the game before that.
Okay.
Well, Seneca.
Steven Stamkos with 4 goals.
Seneca.
Celebrini had one, didn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
Not this month. Seneca has one. Who did you say?
Steven Stamkos for the
Perfect.
Predators.
Perfect.
Let's go. He's back, baby.
There's an Oiler, too, that had one in January.
Oh, I know.
You called it.
Oh, Leon.
Yeah.
Nope.
Connor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You called 3 points. And
Oh,
you
I
got
saw
a
that.
hat trick.
That's right. Yeah.
If you can name all 26 without cheating, send it to the inbox or the nasty chat. Let's go. Yeah, Ekholm's number 27, I think. So let's go. We'll see what happens.
That's a lot.
C-Run says Gager makes his own all-dress ruffles. Probably.
No. I've rarely made potato chips.
All right, continuing on with some Noticias. Hey, buddy, some bad news. Thatcher Demko be shut down for the rest of the year. Hip surgery, Joaquin. His new contract doesn't even kick until next year. What happens here?
There has to be a discussion, right? I'm assuming that I don't know. I don't know what teams do in this situation, because do they just throw him on LTIR the rest of his life? Like,
can you do that? Is there a way out? Like, I'd have to.
Well, the way there's a mutual like they can terminate the contract if he comes to camp next year and goes and can't complete the physical, right? They can null and void the contract. But there's 3 more years, man.
Yeah.
At 8.5, that's.
But this was a bad bet by the management of the Vancouver Canucks.
Yeah.
Because this is not even his weird.
This isn't the knee thing.
This is
getting your, like, I think it's ball and sock and getting it scraped. Like, this is what you do when you're old.
Yeah.
Like this is it for Thatcher Demko.
I think, and you're right, they might have to put him on that long term, and he's just going to sit out for a few years, and then they'll find a way to come to an agreement on a buyout or something like that, right? Because Joaquin, not only with the knee thing that he's missed twice this year, that he's been out for injury, we don't know what it's been, but now we know it's a hip. So you add the hip to the weird knee injury that he has. This might be the end of the road for it hurts me to say, because he's a fantastic goaltender.
Like, I think he's owed what, like $26 million over the next 3 years. Yeah, I don't know what they do here. But all accounts, he's probably going to give it another go.
Yeah.
You know, he's 30 years old. He's still quite young. He probably wants to see if this will finally, but then you have the knee thing too. Like, it's one thing after the other, unfortunately.
And let's be honest, Joaquin, he's going to be on a team that's going to be in a rebuild. Is that what he wants for his final 3-4 years? If he's able to come back and be 100% healthy?
Well, yeah, I don't get it, man. Well, when he signed that deal, we were both like, "What are you doing?
What are you doing?" It should have been a 1-year deal and leave it at that.
Yeah, I mean, and to give him the no move, like, that's crazy, absolutely crazy. This isn't to do anything with performance, because he's one of the best.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, I think this is the last. We won't see Thatcher Demko play another NHL game.
Sad. Sticking with the Vancouver Canucks, the agent of the Vander Kane has been given permission to seek a trade. That usually means the GM couldn't find one. Listen, he's done after this year contract-wise. I still think there's a team that could be in the playoffs that will take him for the playoff run. You don't think so?
No.
Really? You think the value's just...
He's not as good anymore.
Yeah.
He doesn't look as quick.
Could it be because he's on a bad team?
No.
No? Okay.
He's 34, right? He's past it. Yeah, you hope that a team. I think they could probably might be able to find a deal but I think it would probably have to do with an injury or something, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know what you're getting. Maybe a third rounder.
Not even. I think it's even lower than that. I'm intrigued, though, to see if they can find a deal for him because you're going to get him at the tail end of his last year of his deal. You don't have to pay him next year. I still think there might be one or two teams that might be like, hey, this guy might help us.
Would he help the Oilers?
I mean, he'd muck it up. Maybe he'd bring Trent Frederick to life.
He's something that they don't have.
Yeah.
You might answer us this, everyone who's listening. Would it be a good idea to get, if you could possibly get Vancouver to retain a bunch, right? Almost the whole thing.
That's what you probably need.
And yeah, we'll take them off your hand, but we want you to retain all of it. Or a hefty portion of it.
I'm intrigued by this. I just want to see if Evander Kane can land somewhere. The Islanders, I think I saw this. The Islanders and the Rangers made a trade yesterday, only for the fourth time in their history. Because they're rivals.
Really?
Yeah. So Carson Soucy goes to the Islanders. Nice little pickup for them. Adds to the Matthew Schaefer. They have a good little decor there. They're fighting for a playoff spot. They want to be there. I don't mind this pickup. It only costs the Islanders a third-round pick. Good news for the Senators. Linus Ullmark back on the ice with the team. Sounds like he'll back up first. James Reimer in their first game back, and then he'll play in the next one. They've sent the other goalie to the minors, so we'll see what happens there. Good news there. What else do I got for you, Joaquin? Oh, Bills. Okay, I want to ask you this. NFL, CFL, I think every sport always does. You fire a coach, McDermott. You do a whack of interviews, okay? A whack of interviews. And then you turn around today and you promote offensive coordinator Joe Brady on a 5-year deal to be your head coach. Like, why do they do this? Do they look at the other guys and say, well, he's not better than the guy we already have? Is that the process?
Well, don't you as a business have to offer the job within the organization too? Isn't there some sort of rules within companies that sometimes there is? I know there is, right? So of course they probably that goes out to their coaching staff too. They probably interviewed him. They know what they have, and I don't mind it, to tell you the truth. Go out there, see what's out there. If you realize, gosh, none of these guys are better than what we got in-house, why don't we just use our guy? He's familiar with everyone. You know what he's capable of doing, and you want to give him a chance. I don't mind it.
Especially with Josh Allen, which is the most important relationship you need.
That's what Hacksaw was talking about, right? You got to find the right guy that are on the same page together.
I mean, good for Joe Brady. So he gets the job there. And then just going into the Hollywood world, did you see this? Sydney Sweeney draped the famed Hollywood sign in Los Angeles with bras in a promotional stunt that unfolded without permission for the landmark's owners. She did it to promote her lingerie line.
Good for her.
Is she becoming a little bit of the bad girl of Hollywood?
I don't know.
No, you don't
really pay attention.
Does anyone know? Coop?
I know she got in trouble for the jeans ad, but I didn't think that was bad. But whatever. What is the movie I saw with her? Her and Juliette Moore. It was really good, actually. I think it's on Apple.
Oh, and she's the daughter.
Yeah,
and she's the
crackhead daughter.
Yeah. That's a good movie.
It's a really good movie.
Yeah.
I hated when it started up because I didn't want to watch it with because my wife said this looks good, and I go, no, it doesn't. There's no guns, there's no explosions within the first 5 minutes,
and there's no costume. Let us know for the people that follow this kind of stuff. Sydney Sweeney, the bad girl of Hollywood right now. That's quite the stunt. She's just laughing it off.
Triple Crown. Yeah, no. Bad publicity is just as, what are they saying? There's no such thing as bad publicity. Triple Crown 99 says Kane may be a fit for Kings, Stars, Ducks.
Yeah.
You're right. He's probably going to get picked up.
And Smitty the Welder says can't be retained to be traded back to the Oilers. Okay, I didn't know that. Okay, thanks for that, Smitty. Was that Bouchard jersey? I'm just kidding. Hey, that was your nice little Noticias there with Hernan and Joaquin. Coop. Dice this one up.
Good job, Coop.
Coop's talented.
Did you see what I made yesterday? Did I send that to you?
No, you didn't.
Enchiladas.
Oh, yeah. You told me about it.
Oh, I didn't see the pictures. I got to show you the pictures.
All right, we got to get to a break. Hour 2 coming up here. Mick Kern from SiriusXM NHL Under Review Show joins us to go around the NHL. Lots to get to. Of course, we'll talk about these hat tricks galore in the month of January. The Oilers back-to-back hat tricks by their defenseman, which is just unreal right now. And they're back in action on Thursday against the San Jose Sharks. That's going to be a very well-attended game because Macklin Celebrini is in town. The afternoon inbox presented by the River Cree Resort and Casino. You want to check out some shows? Check out Jersey Shore star DJ Pauly D at the venue at River Cree on March 7th. Doors open at 8, show at 9. Get your tickets for all these shows and events at rivercreeresort.com or at River Cree box office. On the other side of the break, Mick Kern from SiriusXM NHL.
The Reed Wilkins Show with Jay Milne.
From the Edmonton Elks, Cody Fajardo.
Cold, precipitation, wind. You can handle 2 of the 3 elements. So if you get all 3 of those, it's like offensively, good luck. The biggest thing I focus on is keep my right hand warm. I'll let my whole body go cold, but if my right hand's warm, I think I can, throw the ball as accurately as any day, any type of weather.
The Reed Wilkins Show with Jay Milne, weekday afternoon 3 to 6, only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Running your own small business takes courage, and as it grows, so does your team. That's why Alberta Blue Cross offers health, dental, life, disability, and wellness benefits designed for small businesses. Because we know a healthy team means a thriving business. Join over 5,000 Alberta businesses who have chosen us to help their business grow and succeed. Alberta Blue Cross takes care of you and your employees, so you can take care of your business. Visit ab.bluecross.ca to find a plan that's right for you.
You already know where you should go to watch the big game. Where else but River Cree Resort and Casino? Come out to the venue for the massive football watch party on February 8th. Doors open at 3:30 with kickoff at 4:30. Your $35 ticket includes reserved seating and an all-you-can-eat buffet. Or sit in a premium black leather throne of comfort with the VIP lounge package, just $70 a seat. Don't miss out on the football action. Buy your tickets now at rivercreeresort.com. Must be 18 plus.
You've heard the name, but what does it mean? For over 66 years, William Huff Advertising has supplied signage from screen printing to digital to LED with design, production, and install in-house. It's a one-stop shop for all your signage needs. Edmonton owned and operated, William Huff has been trusted by the biggest companies and teams in the City of Champions and many others across the country to do the job. If you're looking for a way to get the word out about your company or event, they are the answer. Go to www.williamhuff.com. Their results speak for themselves.
Skip the couch and hit the Canadian Brewhouse. Your home for every puck drop, every goal, and every cheer. With ice-cold drinks, massive screens, and the best fans in town. This hockey season, our house is your arena.
Vancouver's Thatcher Demko is set to miss the remainder of the season with the 30-year-old scheduled for hip surgery next week. Demko has a 3-year extension worth over $25 million kicking in for next season. For the Penguins, Brian Russ has been suspended 3 games for elbowing Vancouver's Brock Besser in the final seconds of Sunday's game during a scrum in front of the crease. Besser has since been placed on injured reserve. 10 games in the NHL tonight. The Canucks swim with the Sharks. The Jets drop the puck with the Devils as the Leafs joust with the Sabres. In other news, the Bills have made a promotion, naming offensive coordinator Joe Brady as their head coach. The 36-year-old gets a 5-year deal in the move, fresh off his 4th season with the club. Tipping off in the NBA, the Blazers and Wizards get things going at 5 o'clock, having a half dozen games on tap around the association. And out in Mississauga, Canada's Einerson and Saskatchewan's Campbell are in the 7th end. It's 8-3 for Canada. I'm Zachary Kubish. That was your sports update. Hour 2 of EST Afternoon starts right now.
I'm your huckleberry.
We're back here on EST Afternoons. Joaquin Gage, former Edmonton Oiler. Hernan Salas, producer Zach Kubish with you. Our next guest is brought to you by Old Country Towing, Edmonton's most trusted 24/7 roadside rescue team. Fast, safe, and reliable for over 15 years. Whether it's game day or a snowstorm, we work as hard as your ferry team to get you going. Call 780-986-6088 for all your towing needs. And with that, we bring in Mick Kern from SiriusXM NHL and the Under Review Show. Mick, good to have you on the show. How are you doing today?
Can you hear me loud and clear?
Oh, yes. We got you nice and
there's
clear.
my ugly face. Yeah, okay. Face made for radio. That's me. Yeah.
Hey, me too.
We're through a filter, buddy, so this isn't what it actually looks like.
Yeah, okay, good. That's your problem, not mine. But no, thanks for inviting me. Thanks.
Yeah, no, it's great to have you on, Mick. We have a lot of the staff from SiriusXM NHL on, and it's great to have someone new join us. Mick, let's start here in Edmonton, I guess. Back-to-back hat tricks. It's been hat tricks galore in the NHL for the month of January. I think they're at 27 right now. One more, and they'll break the record. But, I mean, we were just reminiscing. Like, we were trying to go back when the last time they had back-to-back hat tricks. Not even just defensemen, but what do you make of the Bouchard Ekholm back-to-back hat tricks here?
Well, the Ekholm is like he scored from behind his own net, right? Yeah. I mean, it's just giving it to the goalie. That's what that was. That's the ultimate scoral goal. Too bad there wasn't $500,000 up for grabs. We were talking about this earlier today because here in Toronto, when for the Mitch Marner game, Brock Nelson had a hat trick for Colorado, and he's a good player, but. A lot of the hat trick goals are going into empty nets, and we were discussing that. Thanks to Patrick Waugh, probably his first go around as a head coach, guys are pulling their goalies sooner than when we grew up. Mm-hmm. You pulled your goalie in the last minute, and then analytics showed that, well, maybe not. To me, unless I'm going for the Vezina, I don't care. You're going to beat me by 2, you're going to beat me by 1. So I get why you pull your goalie sooner. I think it's worth the gamble. Having said that, a lot of guys are completing the hat trick into the empty net. It doesn't negate the accomplishment. I just think it leads to more possibilities of us having the hat trick.
Mick, let's stick with the Leafs here. I mean, I don't know, is Berube part of an underground fight club? Marner's given fingers. Matthews is become a monk and devoted to silence over this. What's going on in Toronto right now?
I always say this as a preface because actually I spent 5 years in Edmonton. My dad was in the forces, so we lived everywhere. I'm an original Oiler fan from the WHA days. That's how old I am. Rusty Patno and Ron Climby and Al Hamilton. And I remember when Northlands Coliseum opened, I got tickets for Boxing Day 74, saw Jacques Plante lose to John Garrett in net. So that's why I'm wearing my Oiler jersey. I have an Oiler inside me. I've never been a Leaf fan for 1 second of my life, and I thank the hockey gods for that. But I lived here. Yeah, I have. I was a Habs fan, Oilers fan, Blues fan of all things. But I've lived here for 34 years. It's a heck of a city, but it's fun to watch this Leafs Nation thing as an outsider. And the Leafs are very good to me. I get a press pass. They're a great team to deal with. But I have to report what I see. And there's always some drama with this team. They always seem to find a way to create drama that doesn't have to be there. And in this 24/7 news cycle we've had for the last 30 years, back when I grew up, I used to listen to Brian Hall and CJCA and that kind of stuff. And you get a sports talk show once a week, right? Once a week. And Tom Wilkinson and Bruce Lemmerman, who's going to start for the Eskies and the Oilers. Now it's all the time. We're doing it, and I got no problem with that. As a sports fan, I eat it up. The trouble is, the Leafs provide fresh content all the time. I got a call from my 21-year-old son Alex today. He was outraged. He's a Habs fan, but he was outraged that Nylander got fined. He said, "So you can beat up people on screen. He's not anti-fighting, but you can't raise a finger." And I tried to explain to him code of contact, all that. But I said, Alex, it's the Leafs. They feed the machine. To me, this is what they needed to do. Matthews is wearing the C. Apparently he wanted the C. They took it away from John Tavares, who was a very quiet captain, but I thought did a really good job. And then suddenly Matthews doesn't want to do the job anymore. I don't want to answer the annoying questions. You have to answer the annoying questions. It comes with the territories. Ask Connor McDavid. Ask Wayne Gretzky. Ask Matt Sundin. I watched him for years. It was stoically answer the questions because you have to answer them. It's how the game's played. Matthews suddenly, I don't want to answer any more questions. Then Nylander, who is a heck of a player, and they're missing him right now. He's growing the beard. He gives the finger. I'm not offended, but You don't do it. I get it. Especially two guys. If you didn't know this was next generation game in Toronto. It was the afternoon game where all the kids show up, and suddenly Uncle Willie's flashing the finger at the kids. So yeah, it's not good. And then Nylander and Craig Berube have had their differences to the point. You know how small C conservative hockey is. Nothing gets out of the dressing room. Yet they're kind of going at each other, a couple of months ago. We made jokes that Nylander tried to take out the coach. That's what that was. We're just pretending it's a gym accident. Of course it's a gym accident, but we're just having fun with it. It's nasty too. Everything seems to be going wrong for this team, but here's the thing. You know the standings in both conferences. They're still within spitting distance of the playoffs. I'm making the trip down in snowy Toronto tonight to go to the game against the suddenly resurgent Sabres. And it's not a must-win game on January 27th, guys, but it's a you better go darn win this game. Because if not, you're that further and further behind Tampa, Detroit, Buffalo. Montreal suddenly got goaltending problems again, so they're reachable. Boston's winning for the most part. So Toronto, who have the fans have grown accustomed to the last 10 years that they waltz into the playoffs. This has been, in the regular season, kind of a golden era for Maple Leaf hockey. They haven't been this good in the regular season, I think, at any point in their long history. As you know, they don't do anything in the playoffs. So suddenly they may not even get the chance to screw up in the playoffs. I somehow still think Florida and Toronto make the playoffs as the two wild cards. I can make that case. But if the Leafs tonight, the final of their 5 games in a row here, if they don't get 2 points, right now they got 1 point out of a possible 8. And they lost to Detroit in overtime. That was a big extra point Detroit picked up. I want to see some fight from the Leafs tonight, or this could be the, you know how the Leafs eat up all the oxygen in the room. We're going to be hearing about that all the time. So my answer to you is it's just a soap opera here right now, and it's everything they don't want it to be. And with the most media concentration in Canada, certainly, and probably the National Hockey League, it's just been amplified.
Mick Kern from SiriusXM NHL joining us here on EST Afternoons. Joaquin Gage, Hernan Salas. Mick, I just want to go back to the Oilers for one more question. Evan Bouchard, I've kind of on this show said just embrace him. It's chaotic. He's great. Sometimes he's -4. In that Saturday game, 6 points, natural hat trick. I always want to get the kind of the outside view of what people think of Evan Bouchard. Currently tied with Cale Makar for the lead in points for defenseman. How does out there in the East Coast, how do they view Evan Bouchard?
Okay, I'll answer it this way. That was a heck of a game. In fact, I think his best play was keeping the puck in and over with 2 minutes to go. Yeah. And by the way, I had the Jack Michaels call. I've said on the air that might be the 2 minutes finest minutes of TV play-by-play I've heard in my life. Yeah. I'm a big Jack Michaels, Louis DeBrusque fan, but that call encapsulated what was going on. It was like a heavyweight fight. Yeah, it was fantastic hockey to watch, and I don't care either way. And I'm standing up on my couch, just totally engrossed. But Bouchard had a game for the ages. A Bobby Orr, Tom Bladen game. I'm old enough to remember Bladen in 87 with 4 goals, 77 with 4 goals and 4 assists. Bouchard to me is, no matter how you guys in Edmonton cut it, he's a defensive liability. He is a mistake waiting to happen. But the payoff on the other side is worth the risk to me. So I would have room for him. He kind of reminds me a bit of Mike Green when he played with the Capitals, which could do all this stuff offensively, but you're not sure you wanted him in a key moment handling the puck. But you know this. You guys played high level, whatever level. The best defense isn't offensive. I got the puck. You don't have the puck. And if I'm putting it in your net more than you are, I'm going to win the game. Even in this age where I think goal scoring is up, I think, from a few years ago, maybe the numbers show differently. So if I've got him in the proper team construct where he's going to be an offensive juggernaut, then he's in my lineup. But if I'm looking to kill something, I'm not putting him on the penalty kill. It kind of reminds me of how Paul Coffey was looked at. And to me, one of the plays in my life of Paul Coffey was the 84 Canada Cup, when suddenly there was a 2-on-1 against Paul Coffey in overtime. Was it Sweden, the semifinal game, I think? It was the 2-on-1, and Paul Coffey, and the games were played in Edmonton for the most part in that Canada Cup. And everyone's like, oh no. And Paul Coffey played it textbook perfectly, did the stick, broke it up, went the other way. Mike Bossy tipped in the goal. And so this is our generation's, in a sense, Paul Coffey. I'm not saying he's as slick and as talented as Coffey was, because he was outstanding. But I think Evan Bouchard has a place on the team, but I'll end this by saying this, but I don't have room on Team Canada for him.
Okay.
Mick, we'll stick with the Oilers here. So just, you got the jersey on. I don't consider you an outsider, but looking at this team, what's your overall opinion up to this point, and what do you think Stan Bowman will be looking for to maybe put them over the hump, or do they need to do anything else to try to get back to where they were last year?
I think it's so difficult, as you guys know. I think there's going to be 2 new teams in the Stanley Cup final this year. I think just the case of fatigue and numbers and how it comes up. Yeah. Look, we still joke, Quentin Byfield got that puck over the blue line. The Oilers. But they didn't. That's hockey, right? They took the advantage of their situation. Full credit to the Oilers how they played. They've changed up the goaltending, and I'm a Stuart Skinner guy. I like him, but I think he needed, you guys have talked about this ad nauseum. He needed the change. The team needed the change. It seems to be working on both sides. So let's have an Edmonton-Pittsburgh final. Wouldn't that be fun? But that's probably not happening. What are they, 3rd in goals produced right now? Yet I'll hear people tell me with some validity that they still need to add somebody. I'm going, why? Well, depth scoring. We talk about depth scoring all the time. But what if McDavid and Draisaitl go cold? Okay, well, wait a minute. I've never seen them go cold in my life, so I don't think that's happening. But I still, and you guys understand, I'm sure you've talked about that. So you're always looking for that. Everyone's looking for a second center. Okay, well, they don't, the proverbial grow on trees. Vancouver's been doing a sale. St. Louis may be doing it. There's some really good players on both teams, maybe certainly underperforming. I wonder if they go that route. I think their D gets picked on more than it should. Ekholm what a heck of a pickup a couple of years ago that was, right? Roslovic was a really nice pickup for this team. I like the role he plays, and when he was injured, they missed him. So he's been active in recent memory. There's some guys, I just don't see a paradigm-shifting trade coming. I don't see a Quinn Hughes move like Minnesota did with Vancouver. I don't think Edmonton has to do that. Are they the best team in the West? No, but 3 of the best teams are in the Central, and one of those teams is going to be knocked off in the first round, which works out perfectly for everybody else, right? So my long-winded answer is, I'm like you, I'm not sure. I think they're going to look to add to scoring, but who's out there? Do you want Evander Kane back? I hear he's available.
We were just discussing it.
Yeah. It took on a life of its own, as you can imagine. Mick Kern from SiriusXM NHL. Mick, I got to ask you, it's been a weird season. A lot of teams we thought were going to be in the playoff hunt are currently on the outside looking in. For you, are the Winnipeg Jets the biggest surprise this season, or do you have another team in there as well, maybe in New Jersey?
I'm going to use the word, the biggest surprise to me is Pittsburgh, followed by Buffalo. The biggest disappointment to me is the Winnipeg Jets. How's that? I didn't have them leading the league again in points as the President's Trophy Cup winner, which they did last year. And then, as usual, do very much nothing in the playoffs. That miraculous comeback against St. Louis. They just, for some reason, don't perform in the postseason. But I thought, okay, maybe there's a step back. Maybe they get 102 points, finish 3rd in the Central, and then maybe that's some pressure off. But they're not, unless there's some miraculous Buffalo Sabre type run here, and they're running out of highway or runway or whatever kind of way you want. They're the biggest disappointment to me, how they are going to miss the playoffs. And this is a shame too, as a Canadian hockey fan, is that having grown up out west in Calgary and Edmonton, I've been to Winnipeg a number of times. Beautiful in the summer. Go down to the Forks and all that. Go see some Gold-Eye games. I've done all that. It's tough in the winter. It's look, Edmonton's tough in the winter. Ottawa's right now it's tough in Toronto, so it's tough everywhere in Canada except maybe Vancouver. Okay, so we have to try, us Canadian teams, extra hard to get the free agents up here. Not only the American boys, but some of the Canadian boys. They all can't all have heated driveways. So I wanted the Jets to work because a number of key American players said they wanted to stay there. Kyle Connor Hellebuck. Apparently, if you're American and Connor, you play in Winnipeg. So I wanted them to stay there, and I hope that's still the case. The question now, guys, is this a one-year thing, or did we start to see the seeds of their own destruction sown last year in the playoffs? I think it's a shame. And that's a great hockey town. It's a great sports town, as you know, with the Bombers. It's also the smallest arena. They've had problems selling tickets because it's tough right now. If I didn't have a media pass, I might be able to afford to go to one game a year here in Toronto. So it's a shame that they're in this situation. But to me, yes, they're a surprise, but in the disappointment category, the biggest one this year for me.
Mick, I see on your show you guys do a what if segment. Last summer we had some fun with what if Oilers scenarios. Outside of Oilers getting McDavid, give me a what if for the Edmonton Oilers.
Well, the big one to me is what if Peter Pocklington didn't screw up his other businesses and didn't have to sell Wayne Gretzky? That team to me, and I've been watching hockey since 1971. Ken Dryden was my guy. That's why I became a Habs fan, because of Dryden. And then Lafleur and all that. That, to me, that collection of Oiler talent is the best I've seen in the 55 years I've watched hockey. They won 5 cups in 7 years. They should have won 7 in 7. They should have won in 86 after the own goal. Perry Berezan gets credit. They should have scored to tie. They didn't. Give Flames the credit, but they should have won in 89. They did won in 90 with Messi and the boys. This, to me, is the greatest array of talent I've ever seen. And to me, Wayne Gretzky should have been an Oiler for his entire career. That's the biggest one I'll use. Yeah.
How many more cups do they have if that what if happens?
Probably just maybe 3, maybe 2, and maybe into the early 90s.
Yeah.
Maybe. So they could be sitting here with 7 or 8 cups. But I think they win 7 in a row. They become the Boston Celtics. I think they won 8 in a row for the NBA. Montreal's got the record at 5. I think they would have zoomed past that record. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. But that's my biggest what if. And even though part of me in the summer of 88 was pleased he was traded because he was frustrating to me, it also broke my heart because I wanted to see when a great team is there, I want to see what they're able to do. And the Islanders, that record of 19 straight playoff series wins is probably up there with the Glenn Hall record. The Glenn Hall record will never be broken, right? 502 straight starts. It's not going to happen. But it's going to be tough for a team to win 19 straight playoff series in this day and age of the NHL with more and more parity.
It would have been great, too, because in the early 90s, they would have went toe-to-toe against Yager and Lemieux.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that would have been absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Hey, I got to tell you right now, Mick, you're a hit. These texts coming in, you guys need to make this guy a regular. And then how have you not had this guy on before? Great guess.
That. You know this business. You know the business.
Yeah.
You hear the bad stuff too, right?
Mick, this has been great. I'm sure we're going to have you on again. Thank you for taking the time. Enjoy the Leafs game tonight, and we'll chat again.
And just I'm from St. Albert, Lacombe Park, so go Lacombe Park. I just want to say hi.
All right.
Thank you.
Mick Kern from SiriusXM NHL. You can check out his show Under Review on SiriusXM NHL. That was great.
Awesome.
Absolutely fantastic. I just want to give the timeouts for his show here real quick before we get to a break. So at 9 Mountain Time, you can check him out if you'd like. He had his Oiler jersey on the the third jersey. That was
nice.
great. That was great. Great stuff there. And he was brought to you by Old Country Towing. Like all our guests are brought to you by them. We thank them for joining us on the Old Country Towing video hotline. All right, on the other side of the break, we'll continue to get your texts to the River Korean Box 780-218-9999 and then Ask Chat. 54 thumbs up. Let's keep jamming those numbers up, please. And thank you for listening on iHeart, TuneIn, or EdmontonSports.com. Just slide on over, slam that thumbs up for us. That would be greatly appreciated. Joaquin Gage and Hernan Salas alongside Zach Kubish. We'll be back after the break.
Vancouver's Thatcher Demko will undergo hip surgery next week and has been ruled out for the remainder of the season. The injury is unrelated to the one that kept him down last year, with the 30-year-old missing 20 games so far this season. Ice level, Vancouver takes on Edmonton's next opponent, San Jose, at 8 o'clock. Elsewhere, Buffalo and Toronto tussle as the Knights and Habs face off in Montreal. Internationally, Hampus Lindholm and Marcus Johansson have been added to Team Sweden's roster, replacing the injured Leo Carlsson and Jonas Brodin. And down south, the Bills have promoted offensive coordinator Joe Brady to take over head coaching duties. The 36-year-old signed a 5-year contract as the team's bench boss, now entering his 5th season in Buffalo. To the hardwood, it's the Pistons meeting the Nuggets and the Clippers playing the Jazz on a 7-game slate. Raptors and Knicks go at it tomorrow. Over in curling, 4 matches are underway, including Canada's Einerson leading 8-4 over Saskatchewan's Campbell in the 8th. And later on, Alberta's Skrlik and Alberta's Sturmey hit the Pebble at 5. This sports update is brought to you by the Capital Care Foundation. Financial support deeply affects residents. At Capital Care, whether it's a one-time donation or monthly contribution, every penny counts. Find out how you can donate at capitalcarefoundation.net. EST Afternoons continues following the break. I'm Zachary Kubish, and you're up to date.
When you cater with Royal Pizza, you're getting the same great pizzas, pastas, and salads you love, just bigger and built for a crowd. Perfect for teams, offices, or parties, Royal Pizza's catering brings real value around $10 per person. Delicious, high quality, and easy. If you like their pastas, you'll love their catering pastas even more. Visit royalpizza.ca or contact your local store for exact pricing and details.
So come on home. Royal Pizza, still making it great.
Sentinel Storage presents Team Canada Ice Dancers, Piper Gillis and Paul Poirier on Support from Home.
We're celebrating all the people at home, the people that have supported us. We know our community is going to be cheering for us, and we know the country is going to be cheering for us.
Thank you, Canada. Sentinel Storage, official storage partner of Team Canada.
You already know where you should go to watch the big game. Where else but River Cree Resort and Casino? Come out to the venue for the massive football watch party on February 8th. Doors open at 3:30 with kickoff at 4:30. Your $35 ticket includes reserved seating and an all-you-can-eat buffet. Or sit in a premium black leather throne of comfort with the VIP lounge package, just $70 a seat. Don't miss out on the football action. Buy your tickets now at rivercreeresort.com. Must be 18 plus.
Running your own small business takes courage, and as it grows, so does your team. That's why Alberta Blue Cross offers health, dental, life, disability, and wellness benefits designed for small businesses, because we know a healthy team means a thriving business. Join over 5,000 Alberta businesses who have chosen us to help their business grow and succeed. Alberta Blue Cross takes care of you and your employees, so you can take care of your business. Visit ab.bluecross.ca to find a plan that's right for you.
Hey Edmonton, did you know a local Play Alberta winner scored over $430,000 on Desert Fantasy? Think about the rec room you could build with that kind of cash. From major casino winners every hour to jackpots worth millions and hundreds of popular games to money that stays in the province, there has never been a better time to sign up for Play Alberta. Download the app today to get started with casino, sports, and lottery, all in one app. Must be 18 plus to play. When you gamble, use your game sense.
Salud. We're back here on EST Afternoons. How you doing out there? Still only at 54 thumbs. Or did it jump up? Let me take a look here. Yeah, only 3. Ooh. Come on, people. Slam that thumbs up. So you know what you need to do. So yeah, when you're on the YouTube channel, thumbs up just below the show. Just hit that one. And then if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Helps with the algorithms, gets our show out there. I know some people are scared because they think they have to pay when you see the word subscribe. You do not. And it costs nothing. Nothing to hit that thumbs up. And we need it, right, Joaquin? It's more eyes on the show and all that. So
all eyes on me.
172 watching, only 57 thumbs up. It just doesn't add up. So please hit it. It takes under 2 seconds.
Oh, whoops. Okay, sorry. 1,000. Yeah, I can confirm. 2
confirm.
seconds.
And then if you miss any part of the show or you want to go back and listen, all you have to do is go to Apple or Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts, Google, and just search up Edmonton Sports Talk. All the shows are there. All you got to do is hit follow on the shows, and then all it does is it will push it to the top of your feed, all right? So we appreciate you doing that for us. And, of course, the Afternoon Inbox presented by the River Cree Resort and Casino. Check out their happy hour. It's $5.25 drinks from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Available Sunday to Thursday. I just want to get to this text after Mick Kern joined us. And great guest. Good job by Coop booking him. He goes, I'm not saying this gentleman is wrong about Bouchard, but do people forget how well he's played in the last 2 playoffs? And that's a good question. But we can't just throw away what he does in the regular season.
We can't?
I mean, but it's
I've
still
embraced
part of
Bouchard.
welcome to the club.
At first, I was like, Bouch, don't have a really good game and a bad one after that attempt up the boards.
Yeah.
But I was after I rewound it and looked at where his stick finished, I'm like, he missed it.
He missed.
Right.
Okay.
So it was the right thing to. I think it was the right thing to do. But just sometimes those things happen. He was still in a good position to recover. Right. So, but it didn't work out. But it's what he is.
But that's what I heard you guys on Two Guys talking about. Like, where would you rank him right now for top defenseman in the league? Is he top 5? Is he top 10?
He's in the top 5. This league looks at points.
Okay.
Man. You don't, unless you are, I don't know. Even if you were the elite of the elite defensive defenseman,
yeah,
you're probably capped at what, $6-7 million a year. If you're putting up 10 points a year, you have to. The hardest thing to do in the NHL is score.
Okay.
And that's why he is paid what he is. And we made the point where how many people have actually complained about that deal? Like, they've actually come to grips, I think, in this market anyways. They go, you know what, $10 million for what he does from the back end, we'll live with that. Because once these other guys, once Makar starts re-signing, once Hughes, it's going to be the Bouchard contract's going to look really good.
Yeah, I guess because I know you were bringing it up. Like, is the offense enough for you to forget about his blunders defensively?
No, you have to play defense too.
Yeah,
but we've seen, like you said, we've seen him do it when it matters most.
Yeah,
it's not like he's not capable of doing it. We've seen the Butcher come out.
Yes,
not much, but I didn't see anyone else hit. Who did he hit on the top of the laces there from Dallas?
Rupe Hintz.
Yeah, so no one else was hurting Rupe.
I have 3 guys ahead of him, and let's see if you agree. Cale Makar, Quinn Hughes, Zach Werenski.
Yeah, you could say that.
I have guys that I think, depending on the situation, and we'd have to see the seasons, we'd have to see their playoffs, that I would put really close to him. Josh Morrissey.
Yeah, I like Morrissey.
Miro Heiskanen. Rasmus Dahlin. I think those guys are very, very. I think Josh Morrissey and Dahlin are better defensively than Bouchard.
Okay.
Bouchard's better than them offensively, obviously. I like Heiskanen.
Yeah.
So I think he's in that group. I wouldn't put him in the Makar Hughes group just yet. Is that fair?
No.
But I mean, he's tied with Makar.
He's tied with Makar for points right now. Werenski's 55. Hudson's 53. Hughes is 48.
Hughes, and I think Hughes missed a few games for Vancouver. Yeah.
Yeah. He's missed a few, and now he's going nuts in Minnesota. But I always think, okay, so who is a comparable that, is there someone in that elite list aside from, let's take a few guys out. Let's take out, obviously you're not trading Makar, Werenski, Hughes, right?
Yeah.
But, and now let's throw Morrissey. Is there another D-man that you would trade for Evan Bouchard?
That's a good.
If I just go through them, I mean, I don't think you're trading Lane Hudson.
No.
Right? Radish, no. Carlson, no. Morrissey, no. I mean, would the Ottawa Senators trade Sanderson
for Bouchard?
No, I don't think so.
So are we looking at it from the other team's perspective?
Whatever. We're looking at it from our lens.
Well, I think Dahlin.
If you're trying to, but I think you're going to lose a little bit of the offense, but you might gain a little bit more on the defense, right?
Yeah. So I think I would do Dahlin. I think I would do Miro Heiskanen because better defense. Well, again, we don't watch these guys a lot, but from what we hear and what's written about them, they're pretty solid defensively. Like you said, the points might dip a bit, but you're telling me that Dahlin was planted on the Oilers power play, they'd miss a beat?
Yeah, I don't think they'd miss too much.
Because we thought when Tyson Barrie left, they were going to miss a beat.
Yeah, and we've seen Dahlin at times when Buffalo's come to Edmonton, they've played well, and Dahlin's looked elite.
Yeah. So I don't look at the power play as a big thing because if you're trading him for another elite defenseman, I think that guy's going to be okay because he's not the main guy.
Yeah.
So I mean, Bouchard's like we just got someone from outside the markets. He goes, listen, he's not a guy that I would put on Team Canada because he has too many defensive warts. Yep. And I think that's fair. We see him every game. They're a lot less now, Joaquin, than they were at the start of the season. They happen from time to time.
And I think we tend to only look at the defensive warts, aside from the great 15 tape-to-tape, break out of your own zone, look off a guy, plays that he does make, right?
Yeah. Aiden with a good one. Would you trade Evan Bouchard for Moritz Seider?
That's another one I was looking at.
Seider currently 53 games,
35.7 goals.
And the biggest thing with Seider, well, Bouchard too, they're both durable. They don't get hurt a lot.
Yeah. Seider's an interesting one because he's out there last 2 minutes winning or losing.
Yeah.
Right?
Like Moritz Seider would improve the Oilers' defense.
Oh, yeah.
Defensively.
I think so.
You take it, but again, if you put him with McDavid, Draisaitl, Nugent, Hyman on the power play, do you think that power play dips? I don't. It's interesting. I just like getting like people's thoughts on Evan Bouchard because it's so up and down. Like it's almost getting to that point with what it was with Skinner. You either loved him or you hated him. I think with Bouchard is getting to that same sense, right? Where, and again, it's within the game. Like in the first period, he can be -2, and then in the third period, he's +3.
And makes a huge play to tie the game or whatever.
That's what I mean. Yeah, like he brought up the LA series. Like he turned that game.
He must I can't imagine what the coaching staff does with like Bush. He just like like just drives you nuts.
Yeah. Drives you nuts. So it's going to be an interesting conversation. This guy's career.
Look what obviously very good teammate. How many people brought up the fact that who jumped on Ekholm first?
Yeah.
You know?
He was happier than Ekholm.
Yeah.
Listen, when the Butcher's on, he's on. He's one of the better defensemen in the league. The problem is in the regular season, he dips. Now, if you're going to say Hernan last year against Florida, they all sucked. Yeah, they all dipped a bit. That's fair to say, but I don't
do the Oilers kind of have a Bouchard personality throughout because I mean the start of the game sucked.
You might, yeah. It's like, oh, we got to play on a Monday at 6:30. Like, oh, I don't want to play these. It's almost like, and Maddie's been making this point all year. Like, it's almost like the team's bored. Like, just get me to the playoffs, man.
Yeah, they want to play games that matter, and so that's what I say. Like, they go, "Oh my gosh, this team's really good, and we're gonna get embarrassed if we don't turn things around here."
Yeah,
and they just, they flip the switch. It's so weird because we say teams can't just flip a switch.
Well, they can.
The Oilers can.
And they can turn it off, too. They turned it off in the third yesterday.
Oh, it's on a dimmer.
They dimmed it just a little bit.
It's a motion sensor.
And then it got up a little bit when they scored the empty netters. All right, coming up next, screw it, let's do a parlay. We'll close it out with this day and all that fun stuff. Keep slamming that thumbs up for us. Subscribe if you haven't done so as well. And like always, we appreciate you listening and watching and hanging out with us throughout the day here from 6 to 6 on EST. Reed Wilkins, Jay Milne coming up with the Reed Wilkins Show from 3 to 6. Don't go anywhere. We close it out next here on EST Afternoons.
Thatcher Demko's injury-riddled year gets worse as he's set to miss the remainder of the season. For the Canucks, with the 30-year-old scheduled for hip surgery next week, Demko has a 3-year extension worth over $25 million kicking in for next season. For the Penguins, Brian Russ has been suspended 3 games for elbowing Vancouver's Brock Besser in the final seconds of Sunday's game on a scrum in front of the crease. Besser has since been placed on injured reserve. 10 games in the NHL tonight. The Canucks swim with the Sharks. The Jets drop the puck with the Devils as the Leafs joust with the Sabres. In other news, the Bills have made a promotion, naming offensive coordinator Joe Brady as their head coach. The 36-year-old gets a 5-year deal in the move, fresh off his 4th season with the club. Tipping off in the NBA, the Blazers and Wizards get things rolling at 5 o'clock with a total of 7 games on tap in the association. And out in Mississauga, the Battle of Alberta goes between Team Skurlik and Team Sturmey at 5, with 3 other matches getting going at that same time. The final segment here on EST Afternoons brings us back following the break. I'm Zachary Kubish, keeping you in the loop.
When gambling, set a budget before you play. Stay informed and visit GameSenseAB.ca to learn how. Remember, if you gamble, use your game sense.
December's festive featured wing flavors are here at the Canadian Brewhouse. It's festive cranberry versus Korean bulgogi in the ultimate flavor showdown. Try them anytime or just 67 cents every Wing Wednesday for a limited time. The Canadian Brewhouse. Our house is your house.
You've heard the name, but what does it mean? For over 66 years, William Huff Advertising has supplied signage from screen printing to digital to LED with design, production, and install in-house. It's a one-stop shop for all your signage needs. Edmonton owned and operated, William Huff has been trusted by the biggest companies and teams in the City of Champions and many others across the country to do the job. If you're looking for a way to get the word out about your company or event, they are the answer. Go to www.williamhuff.com. Their results speak for themselves.
At Firehouse Subs, our subs are freshly toasted, stacked high, and crafted to satisfy. Each sub is piled high with premium meats, melty cheese, and toasted to perfection. Firehouse Subs brings bold flavor to every bite, all served on a freshly toasted roll. But we're not just feeding Edmonton, we're fueling it. Dig into the brisket hat trick, piled with slow-smoked brisket and melty cheese. Or go to the Firehouse Subs fan favorite, the Hook and Ladder. Made to order with smoked turkey, honey ham, and Monterey Jack cheese on a perfectly toasted roll. With 15 Firehouse Sub locations across Edmonton and the greater area, it's easy to grab a hot and hearty sub close to home. Firehouse Subs. Hot, hearty, made to satisfy.
Skin that smoke wagon and see what happens.
Hey, final segment here on EST Afternoons. No game day for the Oilers, but there's a ton of NHL action. We'll get to our screw it, let's do it parlay. I like this one from Dave the Welder. I went to watch the game last night with my dad for his 71st birthday.
Wow.
Happy birthday to your dad, Dave. He loves the Oilers. Great game to go to. And at the end of the game, he's laughing. This team is effed. You can watch a game and there are 3 different teams from period to period. They're up by 2 goals on a PK, and then there are 3 guys deep trying to score more. And I love them. That's the Oilers right now.
These last 2 games have been 2 of the most entertaining games to watch. Like, at least you're getting your money's worth. Like, and it's weird because I think that a lot of fans of the Edmonton Oilers would just rather they won every game 6-1.
Yeah.
And just no adversity. Like, it would just be so boring after a while.
Well, if you're somebody who's, opens up Amazon Prime and sees that game, trading hat tricks, 7-4 performance, breaking hit. Like, that's exactly what you want. I mean, it makes it enticing. Isn't entertainment the main part of sports?
That's what it is. And Dave the Welder's dad's right. Like, you don't know what team you're going to get from period to period with the Oilers. They can explode for 5, give up 5. It can be a dull game. They don't have a shot on net. Like, it's bizarre, this team. Like you said, it's like a switch. It's almost like they just want to get to the dance.
Yeah.
You know, they're done with the regular season. Just get me to round 1 and we're going to show everybody. Shove it in their face like they usually do.
Just play important games or something. I don't know. Have the Columbus Blue Jackets come to town yet?
Yep.
Yeah. Remember was that wild game when Wallman tied it and when they pulled the goalie?
And they've been to Columbus, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they played
so
that.
they're done with the Blue Jackets. Excuse me.
You wanted to see Werenski?
No, I was just going to see if Jody Shelley wanted to come on.
Oh, okay. I mean, we can just have
We
him
can just
on.
have him on, I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah. Go around the NHL. 38 years ago today on this day, the Rangers acquired Chris Knuckles Nyland, one of the best nicknames, for a first-round pick who turned out to be Stephen Rice.
Really?
An Oiler, yeah. And a first-round pick. Birthdays. Do you remember Liam Reddix?
Little guy, yeah.
85.
Mm-hmm.
Mac T loved playing him.
Yeah.
He couldn't score worth a...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember that?
On this day in 1984, Wayne Gretzky set the NHL record for consecutive game scoring. He ended the streak at 51 games the next night against the Kings. The streak began on October 5th, 1983. Jeez.
Wow.
On this day, at the 13th annual AMA's American Music Awards, We Are the World won Song of the Year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. On this day in 1986, people named Mark Harmon the sexiest man alive. This is where that whole conversation earlier came from.
Summer School. Ever watch Summer School?
Oh, yeah.
It's a good one.
Is that with Mark Harmon?
Yeah.
And
Halle Berry.
Okay, yeah.
And the girl from, I think from Melrose Place was on there too.
And he's a big NCIS guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you find him sexy? What?
I don't really watch NCIS.
No.
But he was a great, because he had to teach summer school and he was a gym teacher, right?
And on this day in 89, Three Fugitives hit the theaters, starring Nick Nolte and Martin Short. Do you remember that one?
Three Fugitives?
Yeah.
No.
I remember watching it a long time ago. I'm not a big Nick Nolte guy.
No?
Is he on Entourage? No. No, it was Gary Busey.
Busey, he's I like butter sausage.
Turtle's like, you scare me, Gary. All right. Okay, so screw it. Let's do a parlay. We missed by one. We needed the Kreider goal. We had Draisaitl 2 points, Nuge point.
Yeah.
Coop's gone ice cold. Ice Coop's gone ice cold.
It's in the name. Don't wear it out.
Ice Coob is gone ice
Just go to
cold.
Coob. Yeah, well, like when we first started this thing, like I was hitting every single
You were, yeah.
bet that we made, at least on my leg. And now I'm the one who's I feel shame, guys. There's no other way to put it.
You should.
You've missed 5 straight, Coop.
Yeah, that's why I denied Reed's offer of a burger.
Yeah,
He had an extra burger
Gager
there,
crushed
so.
that.
No, I just had a bite.
Oh, you want to share it?
No.
Half and half? No. Okay.
10 games tonight, boys. I think I start us off. Coop, hit it.
Let's do it, no delay. Let's take a risk today. No sense being safe. We need a huge payday.
All right, gentlemen. I'm going to go to the New Jersey game. This guy's let me down on my personal parlays. So I'm going to go. He's due. I'm going with a Jesper Bratt point against the Winnipeg Jets. Coop, you're next.
Well, I am wearing the Red Wings gear today, so I'm going to go with an Alex DeBrincat point.
Okay.
Against the Kings. Puck drop at 5.
DeBrincat point. Gager.
I gotta see who's in the lineup here. 1 second.
Bring the good stuff, buddy.
I think
10 games tonight in the NHL.
Busy night.
this is let's go Rasmus Dahlin point.
Oh, I like that.
Against the Maple Leafs?
Like it. That's a big game, man.
Huge game.
All right. Here it is.
Pretty good.
The screw it, let's do it parlay today is DeBrincat, Rasmus Dahlin, and Jesper Bratt all to get a point.
Bang.
Let's go. I like it. I like it a lot.
Well, did you say Gretzky's streak ended today?
Yeah. No, he continued it today. It would end tomorrow.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because his birthday was yesterday.
Yeah. Good old Wayne, eh?
Yeah.
What do you think he celebrated? You vodka waters.
Probably a workout.
You think?
16-ounce curls.
Think these guys still work out?
No.
No. I don't either.
There's few that do.
Yeah.
The Swedes, they look like they all work out still. But that's Swedes. They're crazy.
Hey, Sasha Barkov back on the ice today.
Uh-oh.
I mean, he was with all the injured guys, but good sign. Good for him. Man, they're
it's going to be tough for them, man.
Florida's 4 points out right now, man.
It's going to be tough. It's everything's so tight in that.
I know.
Yeah, it's tight everywhere. But no, this is going to be fun. I think the break is actually going to do well for the NHL. Like, yeah, we get to watch Olympics. It's going to be awesome. There's so many other events and things, but I think a lot of teams take some time off and just, recharge. This will be great coming down the stretch.
Just relax for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, the Screwless Do It Parlay, of course, brought to you by Play Alberta. Inside the numbers. Just go to their site. On the left-hand side, when you're staring at your screen, you'll see EST. Click on there. There's tons of bets. From the morning show, from the log shop, you got Jay's Play of the Day, you got the Screwless Do It Parlay. So go sprinkle a little bit there if you like.
Sounds good.
We got 3 minutes left, Joaquin.
We do.
You going to go home and eat some enchiladas?
Yeah.
They look great, man.
Thank you.
You should have sent me the picture. We could have put it up. They look great, man.
Yeah, they were.
I'm surprised there's leftovers.
Well, my son worked a double yesterday.
Oh.
He didn't get home till like 4, I think. Or someone robbed me.
Oh, that's too funny. 4 a.m, eh?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Guy works. He cut his finger too a couple days ago. Really bad.
Do you have long hair?
No.
No, he cut it?
He's all high and tight right now. But he also bought a squat rack.
Okay.
And he bought those dumbbells, like those changeable weight dumbbells. So he's going to be wailing on the pecs soon, probably.
Wailing on the pecs. Hey, so I watched more of that solo guy. I started free solo.
Yeah.
I was tired though, so I watched half of it. He is a different guy, man.
Very different.
Like that stuff when he's training to climb El Capitan, like he fell like 4 times with the ropes.
Yeah.
Like unbelievable what he does.
And when he's talking to the other like real hardcore free climber guys, like they talk in a different, like they're communicating in different wavelengths. Like people just don't understand what free climbing is. And I understand exactly what it is.
Yeah.
You're just, some part of their brains just need that.
Because he's rolling with Buddy, who's like a professional climber, but he goes, I don't free solo.
No.
He's like, and they're worried about him. They're like, we're filming this for him, but they're like, we
don't want to catch this on film.
Yeah, like one of them got emotional. He's like, I just don't know. So now I look at the building. I'm not saying it's easy, but when he did El Capitan, that's way harder than
because
the
timing, the time of year to go, right? You have to where the sun hits it, so it does, and like there's no ice on it, like all these things. I'm just like, and the little finger holds, and that I don't know if you've gotten to. I won't say anything more about it. It's because I was watching the game, and then my wife was watching him do the building.
The building.
And she was like fast forwarding through it because she couldn't handle it.
Yeah, that's the way to watch it, man. It's just fast forward it, and then it's unbelievable. Good on him, man. He's
because you see him. He said he didn't make a lot, but all the mountaineering gear and stuff, all the sponsorships he gets, that's where it.
Well, now he was famous before, but now he's famous to like everyone.
Oh yeah, he's
right. Like people that were into the climbing lifestyle probably.
Well, they already knew him.
Yeah. But for us, like I never heard of him until last Friday.
No, he was. I think he was actually had a deal with Mercedes, selling their big, huge camper van. Right?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The one thing that bothered, we got to get out in his van when he's eating. Like, doesn't he have a fork or a spoon? He's always eating with the damn spatula. Like, Jesus, man.
Yeah, jeez.
All right, we got to get out. Big shout out to Mick Kern from SiriusXM NHL for joining us. Thank you for hanging out with us today as we talked about a historic night for the Oilers in terms of hat-trick. Good on Mattias Ekholm. Highlights, lowlights was fun. Noticias. And we had a lot of fun today, just like the Oilers did yesterday, picking up another win. We're back tomorrow from 1 to 3. Don't go anywhere. Reed Wilkins, Jay Millen coming up from 3 to 6. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for the thumbs up. For Coop, Hawk, I'm Hernan saying, chowder.